It was my junior year of high school. And my mom took me to the doctor. I did not know or think that I would even be pregnant. My parents would always emphasize going to college and finding a career and how important it was for us to do better than what they had done. My mom said, don't let that stop you. Whatever it is you want to do, you can still do it. But I can't afford to send you and pay for college. And I know I wouldn't have gone to UF had I not had MFOS scholarship.
She moved all the way from Belgrade, Florida, hundreds of miles away to go to a university on her own with a child as a freshman.
My focus is you have to do this. You have to get through. You have to get a job. You have to start a career because you have to work to support this kid. And so it was MFOS that stepped in and covered everything that I needed. I was able with that scholarship to pay for Alana's childcare. I was able to pay for my housing at UF. I was able to pay for my classes and still have something.
I'll never forget, following one of our early classes, she came up to me afterwards and said, I'm happy to go to this event that's coming up next week, but I want you to know I have an 8-month-old and her name's Alana and she would have to come with me. Would that be okay?
Leslie would say, bring her along, bring her along. And I think that was the one thing that stood out to me because I didn't want to feel like I had to push her to the side. And Leslie always made it like she's welcome here.
One of our very first Machen scholars nearly 20 years ago was a young woman who came to UF with her baby daughter. That baby daughter grew up and is back with us as a member of your 2028 class.
18 years ago, she was in the stands watching me give a speech on stage. 18 years later, I'm watching her give a speech on stage. Now we're dropping her off to the same college that we went to. And this was my mom doing it. And now here I am moving you in. It was like a full circle moment.
Her mom hoped Khrysten would go to college. My guess is that Khrysten now expects Alana and her other daughter to go to college. And that shift from hope to expectation in one generation is why this program is so powerful in many ways.
We did something. That's not something that typically happens. It's like a change, like a shift in generations. And it's like I have this expectation and I tell her these things, but then she goes beyond that. She's gonna be great. Like I know it. And it makes me happy to think about what she's going to be.